Previously on an idiot playing Minecraft. Well, all jokes aside, we have survived over 3,150 days. And well, we built this zoo that camel just likes to spin in all the time. Got tons of hostile mobs in there as well. We built this city around the castle. But of course, that is not where we stopped. We built the Deep, our steampunk city. And, a custom deep dark at the bottom of it, because why not? Now, some of these builds need a little bit of updating, because there's been new blocks that have been released. And, well, the new blocks will work very, very well with all our previous builds, but I am proud of all of them. This one here is our Greek city with a guardian farm underneath it. Now, this is probably my favorite build I have done ever. It's not my favorite one that I enjoyed doing, but it is my favorite completed build. I love it oh so very much. And this is our invasion camp. The idea here is this is a nomadic tribe that just thrives on, well, invading and just warfare. It's their culture. It's what they were taught from birth. And I really like that idea. And the last thing we accomplished in our 3,000 plus days, amongst many other things, is this ancient Mayan and Aztec inspired ruin, the Forgotten Empire. Hey, Editor Hooligan, you big dummy. You forgot to mention that, well, that was just the start of our journey. We still have tons and tons more kingdoms and crap to build. Ugh, that guy's such a nerd. I can't believe I have to share a brain with him. Anyways, I say that jokingly. I am a nerd. Anyways, we did two things off camera. One, sorted all our shulkers and realized that we are out of almost all of our important materials. Deep slate gone. Stone gone. Most our wood's gone. Yeah. Anyways. And the second thing we did is we updated our map, which is part of why we did that recap intro. Because, well, we got the Ocean Kingdom popping up here now. We got the invasion camp. And we got the super duper ancient city. The Forgotten Empire, if you will. And we're going to either start or do, I'm not sure which yet, a new empire in this one. And we're thinking maybe the Smugglers faction. Now, I will say that we have a huge project coming up. And, well, I'm not going to spoil too much of that yet, but I do have a pretty big announcement, but I'm going to wait till the end of the episode for that one. Not to bait you guys into watching, just because I want to start the episode. Okay, fine, I won't make you dudes wait. Much like my wife in real life, I am a terrible secret keeper. Like, she'll be like, I got you a Christmas present. I'll be like, dude, it's July. Like, you couldn't wait for this? But thank you anyways. So, we have a couple announcements, and we'll trickle them in, okay? The first one is we are going to be live streaming soon. I am in the process of setting up a little studio, so we can just, like, rock out and do these little chores like we're doing right now, and just have fun and goof around, make jokes, and just talk about stuff. I feel like that would be really, really fun. Well, like I said, we have a big project coming up. And the scale of that project is so freaking huge that if I dedicated any actual time to a video to gathering the materials for that project, it would be the entire episode. It is that freaking ridiculous. But I'm so excited for it. I'm so excited for so much that's about to come. Anyways, we get our little chores done here and we get ready to start this episode off. Alright, well, it is raining yet again. But whatever. Also, we need to give this kitty a name. He has successfully protected us from creepers entering our little area right here, our little storage room, for quite a long time. He's a soldier. Anyways, here's our plan for this episode. One, I need to get some netherite. I don't want to go mining for it. I don't want to. I don't want to waste my TNT. I have other plans for that. Because we are going to need duplicates of some of our tools. Like I said, project coming up, very, very big. And I don't have to keep running back and forth to the gold farm to repair these things up, even though it's very, very quick. I can repair everything I have completely broken in about 5 minutes. Yeah, it's not bad at all. However, our plans for this episode is to probably go fight a Bastion. Hopefully we get super lucky and get a couple ingots or maybe even a block. That would be sweet. I think you can get netherite blocks very rarely from them. I don't know. And we also want to, we want to build a bridge right here and lead it up to a little hamlet up here. A nice little medieval fantasy village. And, well, it's separated from the main city, so it's going to be more of a rural village, like a farming village. Lots of farmland around it, just a little quaint and cozy. I think that could be pretty cool. But that's not the main build of the episode. That's just a build. I don't know. And this brings us to our new faction of the episode. It is going to be the Smugglers faction. Almost like a pirate theme, but I ain't putting no pirate flags and stuff around. I'll come up with a different flag to represent them. And it won't take much terraforming either. I could easily just take out this forest here. I'm going to leave a bunch of the trees and just raise it up a little bit. That'll probably be the cove since it's already dug out partially anyways. And I think that could look really, really neat. And besides that, we want to get one more mob into the hospital habitat. I'm not going to do a bunch this episode. We only have 3 spots left, and we did 3 in the last episode. So I ain't going to waste all that time doing that. Of course, if I happen to come across an opportunity to do so, I'm gonna. But we want to get a husk in there. And we need to go get some sand from the desert anyways, so it should be super easy to do. And while we're there, we might as well make a portal to our raid farm. It just makes sense. Maybe even work on the raid farm a little bit. I don't know. Let's get this random journey of ADHD brain going. My dudes, my peoples, we have our goal, we have our mission, and we most definitely are not going to get completely distracted and do all kinds of random crap. We'll see. We'll see. That's all I'm going to say is we'll see. Anyways, we get this little bridge worked up, and I thought it came out really cool. And we decided to start this off. We wanted to work on our little hamlet. And I'm going to tell you right now, as I start building the first building, which is going to be the main structure, the inn, I hated it. I absolutely hated it. Like right here, I don't know why. As I was building it, I wasn't vibing with it. I wasn't feeling it. But what I will tell you is when I'm done with it, it is glorious. Like I am in love with it. It's awesome. But yeah, so we're gonna rock out this little. We're leaning hard into the fantasy vibe on this, the medieval fantasy, and it comes out beautiful. So we're just gonna smash this out real quick, and we're gonna see what happens next. I don't know. You know, I said I was done with working on things around the Capitol, at least on an episode, but I think I might have just lied to you dudes. I said that back on like chapter 12 or 14, but that inn looks so freaking good up there. I don't think I have a choice. I think I have to build the whole hamlet, and I think it's going to be pretty big. Yeah, I have to. Oh yeah, we got to do full interiors on everything, absolutely everything. Maybe a cathedral over there, just sprawling, rolling fields, maybe some animal pastures, farmhouses, all kinds of craziness. Maybe a little barracks. Yep, it's got to happen. I have no choice. My brain must do it. Now, I am vibing with this so hard, it actually might end up just being our build for the episode. I honestly, I think that's what's going to happen. But right now, what we're trying to do is we're just trying to get the top of our hamlet done, and we're trying to frame out everything else we want to complete. Now, you dudes know, and if you don't know, because you're new or something, I don't use Lightmatica, and I plan things out very rarely. So everything you see is just spit from my brain into random whatever happens. Yeah, that's the best way I can describe it. Yeah, pretty elegant, huh? Anyways, we start building up little farmhouses, little farmland, and this is supposed to be the area that's supposed to service the inn. The wheat, we're going to have cows up here. We're going to have chickens, so they can make meals and food. The windmill right here that we're building is going to be to, service the wheat into me making bread and other things, and even mead for the inn itself. That is the whole idea. Everything in this build, I want it to represent something that would actually be in a hamlet, not just random nonsense. So if I put a building in here, it needs to make sense. Like these two houses here, they make sense because these are where the farmhands are living that are servicing the crops, and so on and so forth. But anyways, I have been talking so stupidly much in this episode. You guys got to be like yelling at me to shut up because I'm telling myself to shut up. So I'm gonna shut up. I'll be back. All right, so just 110 days invested in what we've done so far. We are going hard with the details in this one. Oh my gosh, are we? I'm loving every bit of it. So we pretty much got our inn area as well as the farmland and all that crap. At least that farmland up here, done. Except for the interior of the inn. I think I'm going to save that for the end. And that dude right there actually has some really cool mini block trades, but I just don't have time to deal with him. Cathedral over there. Probably some farmland or pastures here. And so on and so forth. Buildings, shops, things like that. But we have a problem. We want to lean hard into the terracottas, the muds, the woods, and regular stones. And versions of it, like andesite and whatnot. A little bit of tough, but not much. Just mostly in the towers and a couple little things and maybe the walls. But I don't want the buildings to be tough block, because I've been using that a lot. Which means I need to go snatch up one of my mini beacons and, go dig up a crap ton of terracotta. Also, a little side note for future projects. Once we get this stream up and going, I think I'm going to use a lot of it to renovate a lot of the buildings around this, the castle, as well as do some improvements to the castle. I love the shape, I love the design, but we could definitely do better. Anyways, enough yammering. Let's go do stuff. Now, if anybody remembers our ink farm, it had a very, very large mesa by it. And we're going to set up a portal here so we can easily get back and forth quicker than, flying in the overworld. But right now, we just want a whole bunch of terracotta. And I think at some point, I'm going to set up a clay farm, I think. I'm not sure where. Maybe in the Forgotten City. It might fit in there. I don't know yet. I haven't really looked at the designs or anything like that. I just think I need a whole lot of terracotta and clay. A fun fact, though, is up until this world, I didn't use terracotta. I was like, it's lame, it's stupid, I don't even like it, dumb, it's all flat and blah, blah. Now I'm all like, I need more terracotta. Anyways, that's what we're doing, and we're just going to link this up, and this right here is kind of cool in a weird way, because I mentioned before I want our nether hub to be more like a spider web than just a crossroad, and this is our first portal that really ties it into being a spider web instead of just roads going one direction, which I get joy from weird little things in life, and that's something that I thought was pretty cool. So we go ahead and just link up this portal and get it back to our road, and well, now we got to go fight some piggies, but we need a new bow. All right, so to reset our brain from all the building we've been doing, we need to do a little bit of adventuring. And well, our bow is it's broke. Yeah, it's like 3 shots away from being gone forever, but it served us well. We have infinite levels from our gold farm and tons of librarian villagers, so we don't even waste time trying to roll this thing in the enchantment table. We just go get all the books and just slap this thing together. Well, we have our new pew pew, and I think we need to go break this thing in and go shoot some piggies in the face. I think that sounds like a pretty good plan. I need a break from the building anyway, so let's do that. Finding another treasure room bastion, we are really hoping for a pig step disc and a netherite ingot. A couple netherite ingots would be cool, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Alright, so our mission as of right now is to absolutely destroy this bastion. I'm not raiding it, I am destroying the entire thing. I want all the materials for a future, very dark build I plan to be doing at some point. And, well, we brought our beacon along and a bunch of shulkers. We also got some fire resist potions and a couple boats, just in case we need to put something in a boat. So let's see if these piggies cooperate, and, yeah. Also, I think I need some of this warped wood while I'm here, too. But first things first. Now, if my voice sounds a little off, it's because I'm trying to figure out the acoustics in this future streaming room here. It's not as easy as I thought it was going to be, honestly. And, well, it's a work in progress. So bear with me. But right now, we are commencing Operation Piggy Eviction. And I don't feel bad for these guys at all. Oh my gosh, are they jerks. They're rude. Not only are they always trying to put an axe in your back, but also they're the type of people you go over to their house and you're like, dude, I'm really hungry. Can I have some of that pizza you got? And they're like, nah, this is my pizza. And like, all right, that's rude. And then you're like, fine, can I have something to drink? And they're like, yeah, you can have water. And I'm like, I don't want water, dude. Can I have some soda? You got like 50 of them sitting there. And they're like, nope, I said water. Yeah. And if anybody even close to understands what I'm talking about, what's wrong with you? Because I don't. I have no idea what I'm even talking about at this point. Anyways, we're getting our little chores done. We're going to collect all this material. We're going to loot this place. And then we're going to get on to finishing up that Hamlet. Oh my gosh, am I excited about it. But we still have one little task we want to do. And that is go get ourselves a husk. Well, all the mean piggies are gone. And we have 5 chests to open up. I have not looked at any of them. Promise you guys. Why did we do this, you might be wondering? Well, the answer to that is I have no idea. I really don't. I just was like, I don't know, let's just destroy a bastion. And, yeah, that's what happened. Yeah. Anyways, let's see what's in these things. Okay. We'll take that. Definitely a diamond. Okay, now, so not the worst, not the best. I was totally wrong about these things being able to have blocks of netherite. I don't know where I got that from. I just thought they could. I don't know. But we got 2 ingots, and we also got 2 ancient debris. We have one that we got from when we were doing up that way. And we got some diamonds and some netherite upgrade templates, so that's free diamonds right there. Not the worst. But I'm done with this for right now. I'll come back and just loot the rest of this later. Or not loot it, but demolish it. Because we have like 15 shulkers full of blackstone now. So we're set up in that category. So I'm going to just jack this gold real quick. But we're going to go home, get on to bigger and better things. We head over to our raid farm to get our sunburnt zombie. And just, get him home. And, well, this is one of the projects that, it's not forgotten. This is just something that's still on our list. And we're going to build up a little portal here and even build a little structure around it. We need to start doing that and not just have random portals sit in places. But this is a good example of where I want to do stuff on stream. I want to come back here and completely transform this thing like I kind of started to do into like a ruined oasis. Because it's going to be our raid farm forever until the world ends. But whatever. Our zombie friend cooperates pretty good. This is probably one of the easier ones I've ever done. And this only leaves 2 spots after we get this dude back in his home. Now, something goofy kind of happens right here. When I set up this portal and try to link it, check this out. It's really weird. It put the other portal right next to the other portal. Like, what? Well, it was 2 blocks away. Like, why wouldn't it just link? Very, very dumb. Anyways, we went back through the other way, and it linked up just fine. And we go ahead and just get this dude home. But since we're already here, we decided we wanted to make a little decoration for our portal, like we were talking about. Now, I normally don't like bamboo wood at all, but for some reason, it kind of vibes with sandstone. It kind of does. Yeah. So we hit up our gold farm. We need to repair all our tools, and we need a bunch of gold so we can make rails to get our zombie friend home. And, well, now that we have 2 more ingots, we can also make a duplicate pickaxe and a duplicate axe. I actually need 1 more ingot, so I might go try to find some ancient debris, because I also want a duplicate hoe. Because, well, the next project is going to involve a lot of wood and a lot of leaves. I wouldn't say the next project, but the next really, really, really big, massive project. Anyways, we start getting our zombie friend home, our husk friend home, and well, while he's taking his ride, might as well tell you part 2 of our announcements. We are entertaining the idea and talking to some peoples and folks and whatnots about possibly starting an SMP. Oh my gosh, could that be so much fun? Just some chill people just to vibe with, family-friendly goofiness, just that fits the hooligan vibe. I'm all about smiles on this channel. Like, that is me. All right, well, we got our French fried zombie in here. And, well, I was thinking, when we get the last 2 mobs in here, which are going to be the Wither Skeleton and the Blaze, we could probably, if we're really careful, take block by block out and revamp some of these habitats to fit the corresponding mob that's in there. Kind of like we did for the Guardians and the Magma Cube and even this Stray right here. You know, make make this guy right here like he's in like a little swamp type thing. Desert, so on and so forth. But that's for another time. We'll deal with that when we put the last little touches on this thing. We need the other 2 mobs before we deal with it. Although I should probably just do those before I get the mobs in there. Anyways, let's go build a Hamlet. The time has finally come. Oh my gosh, whoever sticks it out through this, you guys are troopers. Oh, there were so many delays between some of the fam being sick and me having to run errands for that, and the studio, and my voice being messed up from the studio, which I think we got fixed, by the way. I think my voice is back to normal. We got some sound traps, and I think they're working pretty good. Anyways, there's been some delays, and I'm glad y'all are still here. So, this actually ends up being, I think, my new favorite build. I'm in love with it. Like, it's probably pretty close to the Ocean Kingdom as far as my favorite, but I think it takes it just by a little bit. But anyways, we start slapping some houses together, some blacksmiths together. We end up doing like a little weird barracks, some pastures, some fields, a really, really cool farmhouse. I think the farmhouse might be my favorite of the whole build. And, well, this is a pretty long time lapse, so I'm going to shut up and we're going to rock this out, and I'll be right back, my dudes. Oh yeah, oh yeah. This is definitely my new favorite. There's no doubt. And we're not even done with it yet. We got to figure out if we're doing a cathedral churchy type thing over there, or maybe like a druid grove or graveyard. I don't know. Something's going to be a bridge going over that little hill over there. And we need to add this road in here, and I think we're going to add a road to that tunnel right there over to the barbarian camp too. So there's still little things that need to be done, but all the important stuff is done, and oh, I just love it. I love it. I haven't posted in about 3 weeks because of delays, so I hope this was worth it. I really do. To me, it is. And well, I didn't get to the interiors. Yeah, I didn't yet. I ran out of time. I'm really tired, guys. But we're going to. I think we're actually going to probably start the intro of the next episode with the interiors and a few little details, just while we chat and whatnot. Okay, let's check out a couple of the highlights before we call this an episode. We didn't get to this part here. There's going to be a bridge going over there, and there was originally going to be like a cathedral, but the Cathedral of Jeb is like right over there, so I think I want to put something else there. And also I want to make something down here, kind of like a not like a bandit camp, but like this is where a bandit might hide to ambush a traveler. I don't know, just an idea. And I absolutely love this farmhouse. I love it. I actually like it better than the inn. It's just awesome. Little blacksmith. I really hated this blacksmith when I was building it, but it came out okay. It came out pretty cool. And I actually started like playing around with connecting some of the buildings together. I really like the way that came out. And you got a little pig farmer here, and right below him is the little shepherd, the shepherd house, little pasture. And well, we got your little market and a barracks. The barracks is another thing. I didn't really like it when I was building it, but it kind of came out cool. Came out cool. Whatever. Anyways, adding some of the moss in there to the stone really helped. I liked that a lot. And well, that pretty much brings us to an end for the episode. I was originally going to do the smugglers faction, but once I started doing this as a little side project, I just couldn't stop. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you all are having a beautiful day, and I mean that from the absolute bottom of my heart. I don't just say it just to say it. I truly do mean it. And well, I hope to see you dudes in the next one, because there's big things coming. That's all I'm going to say. Later, dudes.